Hey guys. So today I want to talk to y'all about my spider and his name Mikey. So those of you that know me a little or a lot or whatever, um, you will know that I am afraid of spiders. I'm so afraid of spiders. Yeah, and spider webs and all that. I've been like that since I was a kid. Like spiders, spider webs, and all that shit freaks me out bad. So as I grew up, I learned to overcome my fears. No, I didn't. I still be scared of them. So I was in PetSmart one day, and we was in there, and my husband saw a nice spider. And he was like, "Oh my God, I like that." He's like, "Look at it." And I'm like, "Isn't it crazy? What the fuck is he talking about?" He liked it, this spider looking over. I don't want to see that shit. So I walked past it. And then every time we go in the PetSmart, he go walk up to the spider and be looking at him. And he be like, "Yo, I really want to get this spider." So I'm like, "Oh my God, this motherfucker." So we went back to the store, was there again. And then the next time we had to go, I had went without him because he wasn't home yet. So I went in the store and I'm walking around. So I'm like, let me look at this spider. So I go over there and I look at it. He just sitting there all dark and whatnot and just looking and all that and just sitting there. So I'm like, okay, he don't look that bad. So I'm reading about him real quick and I'm like, well, let me see, like, is it poisonous? Like, let me see all this stuff. So a lady come up to me and she's like, oh, you looking at the spider? I'm like, She's like, well, and she started telling me all this stuff about the spider or whatever. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, how much is it? So, the price is like $32. I'm like, oh, okay, it's not too bad. So, and I looked at the cage. I'm like, oh, the cage is not too bad either. I'm like, all right, I could buy it. I'm like, it could be a surprise. Because I'm like, he can come in here one day, the spider will be gone. So, he going to be sad. So, I brought the fucking spider. I brought the fucking spider. So, we brought him home, or I brought him home. And mind you, he wasn't home yet. Antoine wasn't home yet. So, and mind you, I'm scared of spiders. So now the motherfucker is with me in this little cage in the house. So I put his ass inside the china cabinet. Cause I figure if he in there and nobody gonna know he in there, I know he did, but the kids don't know, and I don't want the kids like doing the weird shit. So I put him in the china cabinet and left it in there or whatever. So all these days went by. I think Antoine finally came home, so he took it out and he seen it. He was like, "Oh my God!" So he was so happy or whatever. So then we left him in the thing because the cage that we had wasn't for the spider. It was for like something else. I think fish or some shit. So we had to take the cage back to get a one that was for the spider. So that's why I stayed in the little blue thing or whatever it's called. So it's in the blue thing, and somebody just got. I think it was either him or mine. Kept saying like, "Yeah, I think the cage, the top of the cage is open," and I'm like, "No, it ain't." And they like, "I really do. I think it's open." So I'm like, "Don't touch that. Leave it alone. It's not open. Ain't nothing wrong with that joint. Like, don't. So come to find out, we go over there one day. Well, after we get the cage and stuff, and we ready to put him in the cage. So Anton picked the container up. He like, "Oh my God, this shit is open." I'm like, "It's open." So the whole time, the cage was cracked. It was open, but I left him in the china cabinet and I closed it. So if he was to get out, he'd be like in the china cabinet. But I guess God was just like, watching over us because he like, this girl, she don't know what the fuck she doing. Let me, like look out a little bit. So thank you, I appreciate it. And that's how that went. So after that, we put the spider in his cage. His habitat started popping. For a while we thought like, oh my God, what's wrong with this spider? Like, he not moving. He don't like it here. The kid's too loud. He's scared. We're just doing all this research trying to figure out what's going on with it. By the way, it's a pink-toed tarantula. This motherfucker changed colors. His like skin changed colors. His little hairs and little fibers, they change. They be like red, They be brown, black, they be blue. He really changed colors. He's like really hot. So, I still don't know if it's a girl or if it's a boy. They tell you like what to look for to figure out, but like I still don't know. So it's something. I hope it's a girl because they say that the guys die. They say they only last for like 2-3 years or something like that. So they die. The male spiders and the women spiders stay alive for at least 12 to whatever, however many years or whatever. You can't put more than one spider in a container because then they'll kill each other. They won't have babies. I wish the fuck I would put another spider in that spider. I'm afraid for the motherfucking house spiders to find the tank and get in there because I don't got time for no babies and all that egg crap and shit. I throw this whole shit outside. I walk out the house and never come back. But anyway, um, so we would watch the spider for like a couple days. He wouldn't move. He was just sitting there. So we like, well, what's wrong with him? Trying to figure out what the hell wrong with the spider. So look at this. Look, you see the cat? That's the fish tank. Yeah, bitch, you on camera, girl. Her name girl. Call her G sometimes. She getting down because she don't want to be embarrassed. She gets in there. She climbs all the way the fuck in there. And she be like touching on the turtles and touching on the fish because there's turtles and fish in there. She climbs the fuck in there. That's why I wanted to show y'all because I figured, but she probably heard me. So she like, I ain't going to do it right now or whatever. So it's cool. It's cool. But back to my story. So the spider was acting all funny. He wasn't moving. It was all type of stuff going on, trying to figure out what's wrong with him. So, one day we came downstairs and like, damn, he made a web. Like, he made a big ass web. So I'm looking like, what the fuck? Like, but I wasn't scared no more because it's like, I guess because he behind the glass. So I'm all up in there looking and shit. Like, oh my God, man, it's like, if you look at this spider, like, it's so much. It's so interesting. It's a lot. It's really interesting. People are like, oh, you weird. I don't like no spiders. You need to kill it and all this shit. Like, bitch, fuck out of here. Listen, for each, to each their own or whatever. Each person got their own, just leave me alone. That's my situation. So, come downstairs. He made a spider web. Come downstairs like 3-4 days later, motherfucker made another spider web. So we like, they ain't making some husky webs. Come downstairs a couple days after that, and there's 2 spiders in the joint. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I almost jumped out my skin. I swear I almost jumped straight out my skin because it was 2. Not 1, 2. So I'm looking and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. But the more I'm looking, I'm like, hold up. I'm like, no. The motherfucker molted, or whatever it's called. Molting, molted. And he took his skin off and he left it up there in the spider web nest. And he walked off and he went somewhere else. So when he took that coat off, it was brown. When he took this, I'm waiting to see what color this coat is. When he took the other coat off, it was brown. And then he turned black. Like he was a silky ass, sexy black. Like, I'm like, damn. Then he started turning blue, red, and all them other colors. But it's really decent. It's really, really decent. I really like it. The kids enjoy it. We don't touch it. We don't take it out. We don't do none of that. Okay? We regular. Okay? We don't do that. We just look at it. We walk up, we look at it, we tap on the glass every now and again to get a little reaction out of them or whatever. But I just wanted you guys to see his little habitat. Like I be trying to tell certain people when they be acting all squeamish and stuff, or they really don't find any interest in it. This is okay. So you just have to find people that's interested in the same things that you were interested in, that you're interested in, or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this shit hot. Like now he been sitting in here for like a couple days. Like he not really trying to move around too much, I guess. Our light bulb blew out, so I had to get him another light bulb, but that's like a low energy light bulb, so I don't know if it's good. It's 40 watts, so I don't know if that's good for him. Antoine keep complaining, talking about turn it on, he gonna die. So I don't really know, but for now that's his bulb. I can't turn it on too much because he think that the spider is going to die. But I don't think so. I don't know. But I get him water. This nigga drink water, yo. I've seen him crawl into the bowl and drink the fucking water. This shit is, like, you can't make this shit up. He drank the water. Of course, I see him eat bugs. Like, we got him Durban roaches. He fucked them Jones up. And it take him like, I think it take him like 6 to 8 hours to eat a bug. I seen him like sit there and eat on the bug for at least 6 to 8 hours. And I just think he's really amazing. Like, I haven't seen him create the entire web yet, but I've definitely seen him do like patchwork. Like, he got holes in his web, so like I see him like patching it up and stuff. And like every day this joint's starting to look different and different and different. So I just think it's amazing. I really do. So I'm gonna show y'all what it look like. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Ready? All right. Let my camera adjust to the situation. You know what I'm saying? Let it adjust. Cause I got a Samsung S21 or whatever. All right. So this is Mikey's habitat. He has his dirt at the bottom, which definitely needs to stay moist because his bugs live down there, his little roaches and whatever else the fuck live in there. I ain't putting nothing in there but crickets and roaches, like Durban roaches. I know that he don't really fuck with the crickets. Like, we was putting crickets in there at first, and like he really wasn't fucking with them Jones. Like, he ain't touch them. He did like I don't know if it's because he was preparing the moat or what, but he really wasn't fucking with the crickets. And we put the roaches in there. He started going ham. So all this stuff on the glass that look like bird poop is spider shit. We haven't figured out how to get it off yet. I mean, we know how to get it off. Obviously, stick your fucking hand in there and clean the glass, right? Yeah, so we're trying to figure out something else. But like, a tool, instrument or something to clean it off. Like, after he, eat his bugs, he obviously has a bowel movement or whatever. So you see all of this stringy shit? This is a fucking little web he made over here. Why? At first I thought it was to catch the Durban bugs, because if you see on this little log, they be fucking this log up. Like, they got the log all rotten and shit. They be eating it. They be tearing the log up. And there go one right there. You see it's at the bottom. Like, they hide under there. And they come out when they want to. So I thought he built this little situation over here so that he could catch it. He could catch them. Like, he could just... His spider web is really unique. Like, you can see it better on the side. I'm gonna go on the side. Yeah. Ooh. You see that? He like made that. That's his little... I don't know if that's where he gonna rest after he change his clothes. That's what I call it when he take his clothes off. When he take his coat off. And this is his artificial little tree. They say they like nature type stuff. And back there is his water bowl. It's a little dirty. Or a lot dirty. Because, I don't know. I don't know how I get dirty. I guess when we pour the water in there, like the little dirt pieces splash inside there. But it look like it's a little bit. From where I'm at, it's a little bit of water in there. He must have drank it. He be thirsty as shit. Either he drunk or the Durban roach is drunken. Now, I don't know which one be drinking. Because usually we leave the light on all day. And then turn it off at night. So, I know the roaches come out at night. They don't fuck with the daytime. They come out at nighttime. So I don't know if they do it at night or not. But if you look up at the top, there's this thick ass web. And mind you, he kind of like webbed the whole joint. Like, you see webs on the glass, he really webbed that shit. So, or she, whatever. But we call him Mikey. Mikey. Yeah, the web getting thick. Now, I don't know if after a few days it get wear and tear. Oh my God, he moving. You see him at the top, next to the light. Let me get a good view. You see that? My man moving. Mikey be on some shit. I was not trying to show him to y'all yet, because I ain't want y'all to see him. But since he making his entrance, like, he locks himself in there. So that's the top entrance, right? Oh, he about to come out. Oh my God, he coming out. I'm so happy y'all get to see this. Wow, he coming out. He coming out. Because he don't want to be in there no more. Mikey, you is so out of pocket. You see how his pink toes, his tips red? Come on, Mikey. Like he wanted y'all to see him. So he came out a little bit. You coming? Or no? See, like in real life, I'd be scared of some shit like this. Like if he was not behind his glass, who the fuck am I fooling? All you see is his tips, right? Shh. Let me see, is he coming out? Oh no. I think he must have like be next to the light sometimes. He really like to be next to the light. But whatever. He take forever sometimes too. I don't got time for him. He be standing here for a fucking hour waiting for him to move the other 4 legs. So over here is this unique ass web my man made. Like, it's so thick. Like, he go over it and go over it. And then it look like it's getting, like a little soggy up there at the top. I don't know why. Probably because he keep moving, messing with it. I don't know. But, or it could be like too humid in there. That's what I was saying. Sometimes his meter over here, like you see how it's on 70 or almost, it's not okay. I like it to be in okay. I don't know how to read the joint. I don't know how to use it. But I like it to be in okay. It's not on okay. So usually what I do is I pour water in there. Pour some in the grass. I mean, not in the grass. Pour some in the dirt and pour some on the log. Like keep the log moist. And he gonna come out. He fucking his web up. Or either the moisture in there. Maybe it's too much moisture. I'm not sure. We really don't know how to navigate this whole situation just yet. But I see his stuff becoming stringy. Like all of it was tight. Like Spider-Man self did that shit. But I don't know. It's like getting stringy. I don't know why. But that's how it do. So I need water. I need to pour some water in there. I'm going to put the water in there while I'm on the joint with y'all so y'all can see. It be like it's raining. So here's the other side. That's his bowl at the bottom. They glow in the dark so he can see. And there go all the fresh dirt and sticks. They like natural habitat, like rainforest or whatever it's called. So that's the outside of it. He blocked himself in. He gave himself a nice little spot in the corner. And it's so fuzzy looking at the top. It's really amazing. Now, I'm not sure what these little spots are. That's how I was trying to figure out this morning when I came downstairs. It was a lot of little spots, like those little spots. I don't know what the fuck they are. It's a little strange. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm thinking it's dirt. Like pieces of dirt, because obviously that's what it is. But it's a lot of other shit. Like you gotta know what's going on in your cage. You gotta know, you know. He over there. He trying to climb out that hole. Like, why the fuck you got the hole over there? Like, he's about to move. We had him for almost like 6 months now, probably. We probably almost had him for like 6 months. And I think he about to move. I think he's tired of being in that skin and he's about to take it off because when we first got him for like a month, he was just on some shit where it was like, he wasn't moving. He wasn't doing nothing. He was just sitting there. We ain't see him move. He wouldn't move. It was just too much. So after a while, we noticed that he started making webs. And then he was just still. Next thing you know, he took them clothes off and he started moving. Almost like a person when they come home from work. They take their shit off and they start moving. So that's the little setup or whatever. He's well hidden, you know. The kids know don't touch that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just really unique. And I ain't scared no more. On the outside looking in, I ain't scared. But I ain't going in there though. Antoine go in there. He be like doing stuff. Like sometimes he got move this thing around, like the log, and he gotta clean off the inside of the glass. So he gotta go in there sometimes. And when he feed him, like sometimes Mikey don't always catch him. Like sometimes we give it to him with the tweezers. Like we gotta take the bug and pick the bug up off the floor, and then you gotta give it to him, and he snatch it out the thing. He snatch it. That should be like, whoa. He be snatching. I'm gonna give him some water. I'm not gonna give my lot of water though. I'm gonna give him a little bit because part one is cold. The water cold. So I was drinking it. You know, I really, really think he hot. Like, I think that's where he go to, like, get heat. Like, he cold. I'm sorry. I think he's really hot. I mean, I think he's cold. So he going up here to get heat from this. Whoa! Did y'all fucking see that shit? See? I'm still scared. I lied to y'all. This whole video is a fucking lie. I told y'all niggas I was not scared and I was cool. He moved. That was the fastest I ever seen him move in my whole fucking life, yo. And then look where he at. He went the fuck over there. Oh, he do know how to get busy. Okay, Mikey. All I was trying to do was get you some water. So I was moving this out the way so I could give him some water. That's all. That's it. Usually it go in there. I don't know why I didn't go over here. But here, a little rainstorm. I don't want the water to be on the lamp. Yeah, Mikey got the fuck out of there when I did that. I ain't never seen him move that fast. I ain't even mean to make him do that. My bad, Mikey. He scared the shit out of me. But yeah, when I put the water in there, it do something. Like, it goes down here and it's down there on top of the bug. And it be wet on the log. So I just like to wet it up. And when I do, I notice the temperature be cool for a while. I'ma put this here because I don't want this water on top of here like that. I need to dry it off with something. Here's one of these. Yeah, there we go. Here was a little bit of water on top of the thing. I ain't trying to have no accidental issues. So I don't know what Anton talking about. Mikey likes the sun. I'm gonna leave it on for a couple hours. Cause it ain't been on all week. And he talking about he can't be in there all that light. That's not a good life for him. He gets sick in there light. We can't even see my nigga cause he like hot and let's see. Oops. Yeah, you can't even really see Mikey. But y'all know he in there. Y'all know he real. Don't play that shit. You see how he got the fuck out of Dodge. Something wasn't right. My man hop, skipped, and jumped clean to the other side of his web. Like, without making a mess. Without tearing his joint up or anything. Like, that's why I won't take him out. We ain't doing that. You see them videos where they like, oh, hi, Spider. Yeah, hi, Spider. Like, we ain't doing that. He just as scared as us as we scared of him. But I really thought I was over my fear until he jumped down there. Like, he was all the way over there. He was up there. My man, I moved the thing at the top so I could put the water in, and he jumped all the way down here. He said, whoa, gotta go. Look at that dirt in there. That's like pieces of the roach that he don't eat no more. I guess we supposed to take all that out, right? I don't know. I'm not going in there. That shit gonna stay just like that. Then when I put the water in there, I be thinking there's bugs in there crawling, but it be the dirt. It be moving. Guys, don't mind me. I'm just like checking out my camera footage, seeing how my phone zoom in, and that's a bug. That be a bug. But yeah, that's Mikey. That's his habitat. That's where he stay at. You know what I'm saying? That's how he get down. That's his web he made. He's gonna have his he gonna take this coat off soon. I don't know how long it's gonna take. But we're around, we waiting, we watching. So thank you for taking 20 something minutes out of your day to watch my video about my guy Mikey. He's awesome, as I have said before, because like, come on now. But anyway, yeah, I liked it. It was cool. Cool little spider, you know? Nice chill little situation. Nothing wrong with it. Everybody deserves something that had them like, ooh, wow, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much bad stuff going on in the world these days. Like, we gotta turn something around and make it positive. You know, get these kids some dreams, some goals. Like, you don't only have to be brighter just to, you know, have weird stuff around or do weird stuff. You know, as long as you're safe and you're practicing safety and you're safe and you're practicing safety, it's fine. You know, my only fear is somebody knocking the cage over and it, you know, opening or whatever, which is not, I'm pretty sure is like built for falls and spills and stuff, but you know, anything can happen sometimes. So that's why you just be careful. You always make sure you talk to the kids, let them know you look, you don't touch. You know, beautiful things are always seen and not felt. You know, certain shit like that or whatever. But yeah, that's Mikey. That's one of our animals, one of our pets. Well, cause yeah, he a spider, so he like a mammal. He not a it's a species. He's not. Yeah, my bad. But whatever. Excuse me. I'll be trying to drink some water because I'll be feeling like a little dry fish every now and again. So I'll be trying to get my shit together. But yeah, that's Mikey. Period. He popping. He on gang gang. That's Webby Web. Fat Mamba. Y'all already know. Say mommy. Tell him earth. You not gonna say earth? Okay. You know what she mean. But anyway,